Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. First a look at the top stories. Bangalore-based young girl dies of drug overdose at sunburn party. Police inefficiency exposed. Organizers' claim of a drug-free zone turns out to be a hoax. State government to inquire alleged multi-state alcohol scam. Finance Secretary directs Revenue Secretary to obtain documents. Unhappy Parrikar to meet Governor on Thursday. Colva police issues lookout notice for Calvert Gonzalez. CID takes over investigation. Agitators serve 3 days deadline to arrest Calvert. Robin D'Souza guides Sarvodaya to victory against Salgaonkar. Al Fateh heaped third defeat on Chogle Sports Club in GPL. And world-class players feature in exhibition beach polo at Rajbagh. Lalit Suri Group to organize Festival of Kankorn every year. And now the news in detail. A young female partying at the Sunburn party in Kandoli died of a drug overdose on Wednesday. The Bangalore-based girl is just 23 years old. She apparently consumed a drug commonly known as Angel's Dust. The death has raised a question on government's approval to such beach parties. Government and the police boast that no drug takes place at such parties. If that is so, then what is this?
Meha Bahuguna, a 23-year-old girl from Bangalore, died of a drug overdose on Wednesday. She had apparently consumed a drug commonly known as Angel's Dust while partying at the Sunburn party at Kandoli. She was shifted to Vintage Hospital on Tuesday evening in an unconscious state. She was revived twice by the doctors at the hospital after heart failure. The girl finally breathed her last on Wednesday afternoon. The parents of the girl have rushed down from Bangalore. The death exposes the open use of drugs at such parties. Despite a strong presence of police at the venue, there was an indiscriminate use of drugs. What were the police doing? See this. The party is on. The police are standing out. They claim that they are not allowed inside. They were the silent spectators even to such scenes. But they apparently did not suspect anything wrong at the party. The organizers advertised that the Sunburn party is a drug-free party. See this advertisement. It says that it's Asia's premier music festival. The world-class DJs came there from 27th to 29th of December. That's not enough. It specifically says that it's a drug-free zone and it is under the supervision of CCTV, sniffer dogs, Goa police and private security. But the death of a Bangalorean girl has exposed the hidden truth behind it. When we asked, the Calangute police told us that they have not even registered it as a medico-legal case till Wednesday evening. In that case, two questions remain unanswered. 1. What kind of supervision police were doing for these 3 days? And 2. What is the police doing now? Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye with reporter Jason Suarez and video journalists Ravindra Dalvi and Anil Sanadi for Prudent Media.
State government has initiated an inquiry into investigating the alleged multi-state alcohol scam. Finance Secretary Udipta Ray has directed Joint Revenue Secretary Michael D'Souza to obtain all the concerned documents. Leader of Opposition Manohar Parrikar claims that this inquiry is just an eyewash. Unhappy Parrikar will now meet the governor on Thursday.
Leader of Opposition Manohar Parrikar had exposed multi-state alcohol scam in the State Assembly. This scam is to the tune of rupees 40 crores. Parrikar says State Excise Commissioner and other officials are involved in this. Parrikar also demanded CBI inquiry into it.
Finance Secretary inquiry is to cover up the full scam. I want a CBI inquiry. There is a logic behind it. The CBI inquiry is required because it has an interstate ramification. How Finance Secretary is going to get documents from distillery which is in Punjab or Uttar Pradesh or in MP.
So you are not happy with the Finance Secretary?
Obviously, Finance Secretary can't do anything. But if he is interested, I am still ready to give him document. But what action he has to first initiate? If I prove to him that there is a fraud, what is going to do? They have not even transferred the excise commissioner. What they expect? Under political pressure, the chief minister does not have courage to even transfer the excise commissioner. After there is a direct allegation against him. How inquiry is going to be conducted? How the inquiry is going to be fair and free?
Finance Secretary Udip Tare speaking to Prudent Media said, and I quote, "The inquiry process is set in motion. The Joint Secretary Revenue, Michael D'Souza, has been directed to obtain Assembly discussion transcript. He is also asked to obtain all the concerned documents and registers from the Excise Commissioner Office. Chief Minister Digambar Kamath has initiated this inquiry. The scam is a multi-state one. State officers have limitations in investigating it. Officers working on this case have already raised these apprehensions. In this backdrop, it will be interesting to note the outcome of this inquiry." Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye with video journalist Anil Sanadi for Prudent Media.
Colva police have issued a lookout notice for Calvert Gonsalves in the controversial CD case. Meanwhile, CID crime branch has taken over the investigations from Wednesday. Agitated locals have served a deadline of 2nd Jan to arrest Calvert. They have threatened to intensify the agitation if the whole production team is not arrested.
Colva police have registered the case against Calvert Gonsalves. He has been charged for committing offence of provoking riots, promoting enmity between groups and insulting religion. Police have issued a lookout notice against Calvert.
Registered upon the complaint of Mr. Jason Andrade has been registered under section 153, 153A, 295A, 298, read with 34 of IPC. The accused, Calvert Gonsalves, is absconding and evading his arrest ever since the offence is registered. This police station has issued a lookout notice against him. The lookout notice has been circulated to all the police stations in Goa, and it has been also put up at different public places.
DYSP Crime Branch Chandrakant Salgaonkar said that they have taken over the case. He also said that investigations are on in the case.
Yeah, the case is transferred to Crime Branch today morning, and now henceforth the Crime Branch will investigate the case. The accused in this case, he has to be arrested.
As of now, he is absconding.
Then cases come to the Crime Branch in the morning, and we are scrutinizing the allegations level in the complaint. And once that is done, we will do the further necessary action.
The Colva Punch Calvert Gonsalves had released controversial audio CD. The locals allege that the producer has defamed the local parish priest through his songs. They have been demanding arrest of Calvert and his production team. Local MLA and Tourism Minister Mickey Pacheco is backing the locals. He has assured the locals that action will be taken on Calvert. Locals have threatened to intensify agitation if police fail to arrest Calvert. Our reporter Jason Suarez with reporter Ramesh Naik Raut and video journalist Ravindra Dalvi.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.